Oh, hi guys. Welcome to the latest episode of Cricket Draft Insight. In my most recent video, I spoke about county cricketers from associate nations in Europe, and today we're going to focus on countries outside of Europe. We're going to start with Ian Holland. So he's played a reasonable amount of white ball cricket, one-day internationals and T20 internationals for the USA. He's got a couple of ODI half centuries and extremely economical with the ball in both formats. He's just signed for Leicestershire permanently. He's been on loan at times from Hampshire. He's quite a popular cricket draft selection because he does have a habit of opening the batting and the bowling. Hasn't played for the USA for a year or two, so maybe he doesn't really have plans to be part of the international setup, but he has played in the MLC. But yeah, he's quite maybe one of the most high-profile, prominent and capped county cricketers beyond Europe and beyond the Test world. Next up is another man from America, but he's uncapped, and that's Surrey's Cameron Steele. Now, I know that he did spend a bit of time with the squad. This is a few years ago now, and he's started to get more regular game time across the formats for Surrey. So I'm going to assume that playing for the USA isn't a burning ambition for him. He hasn't gone and played in the MLC either. T20 wouldn't be perceived to be his best format, but again, as I say, he has been getting more game time across the formats for Surrey. Bowling can be a bit erratic, and some of his batting returns recently probably haven't been as much as he would have liked. He was in my one-day cup team, and his batting returns were a bit low. He did take some wickets. He thrived in the county championship with the Kookaburra ball early on in the season. I think being left out for the last round of games as Surrey have handed out a few debuts and mixed up the side a little. But a decent player, and born in California, I think. So the opportunity, I'd imagine, is there if he wants to be an international cricketer, but seemingly focusing on his county career. Another player from North America who I've spoken about before, who I tipped to break through this season, is Canada-born Ollie Cox. So he's a young batter at Worcestershire, and he scored, I think it was 60 or 70 odd against New Zealand in a tour game last year, but that match didn't have official status, so he hasn't made an official first-team debut. And unfortunately, I think his really poor run in second 11 cricket this year cost him that first professional outing. He had a really lean run of just single figure scores. He was in the squad quite a bit. They obviously had a lot of injuries, but he just didn't get a chance in the first 11. Hopefully next season that opportunity arrives. Beyond that, I'm struggling to think of some obvious ones. Going back a few years, Arul Sapaya, who played for Somerset. I think he had the world record T20 bowling figures at one point. He was born in Malaysia, I think, but I think he was around sort of before they were handing out T20 international status to all the countries. So it could have been an opportunity for him. But I think unfortunately his career was curtailed by injury. There's of course Delray Rawlins, who used to play for Sussex, played for Bermuda, and I think one or two of their players have been around sort of county second 11s. But are there any more that you're aware of? Are there any young second 11 players or obvious players I've missed from born in Japan or Cameroon or somewhere? Let me know. But yeah, I just thought we'd follow up European cricketers on the county circuit with one or two from other parts of the world. So thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate any views, any comments on my videos. Have got some more specific cricket draft videos lined up, but I kind of need the season to end just to wrap up with a few things with those in regards to sort of player performances and how players have done. But once again, really appreciate watching. Thank you very much. How's that?